We're back for day 2, y'all. Just like that, we are back for day 2 of the 1 mile per day challenge. To some of my regulars who are not familiar with what we're doing, Common Sense Buffs is a channel about more than just football. Our goal here on this channel is to win on and off the field. So on days when we're not creating content for the channel, that includes film study, roster analysis, or we're doing our Saturday live debates every night at 7:30 p.m. We're going to be focused on the other components of the channel, namely winning off the field. That means winning in our health, physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and of course financial health. So we're back again. It's day 2. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me again. It's a little bit different content, man, but stay with me as we develop this part of the channel and this part of our purpose and mission. So let me tell you something. Most people who were here yesterday for day 1 are probably not going to be here for day 2. Most people don't have the discipline to accomplish anything difficult. They quit. And quitting is not a random thing. There's actually a science behind why people quit hard things. And that's what we're going to get into as we walk this mile. So we're getting healthier together as a community, guys. We saw Coach Prime go through what he went through, and we were saying prayers for him and hoping that he recovered. And now that we're recovered, a lot of people are commenting on his good health. But good health is earned, it's not given. And so on this part of the channel, we're really challenging Common Sense Buffs to not just be fans and cheer for people as they succeed on the field, but we want you here to go 9-3, 10-2, and win a Big 12 championship in your life. All right? So it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope content to react to. Day 1 was just motivation. Now we're here for day 2. This is where discipline really kicks in. And every day I'm going to be walking a mile with you guys as we have this conversation. And my mile pace on my treadmill is about 3 miles per hour. So we should be able to get through this mile in about 20 minutes. So if you made it back for day 2 of the challenge, I need you right now in the comments, go ahead and put day 2. I see a lot of y'all already in here. Before we get going, let me give some shout outs to my day 1s. Cloud Living. He was here on day 1 and he got his mile in with us and he got healthier. Shout out to Demysticles for tapping in with us. He's always tapped in. Cloud Living too, on the lives, on the videos, they're commenting, everything. So I'm glad that y'all are joining us on this journey. Let's see who's tapping in. Let me lean in here. CL08. Let's go. I'm an unk now. Damn. Okay. Let's go. Unk right here for you, man. Day 2. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Great Smooth is joining us as well. He's locked in for 7 days. He's made that commitment. And this is about discipline right now, guys. This is the culture that we're building on this channel, man. Listen, we're not fans over here that are just going to cheer for other people while they succeed. We're going to succeed in our life, guys. And the first thing, the foundation of success, is being in good physical health. So I'm challenging you to join me. Get in good physical health with us. You should be, if 2025 season for the Colorado Buffaloes was a disappointment to you, and maybe your health and the goals that you set for yourself, you really didn't get to it in 2025, we're going to get to it in 2026, guys. If you follow this channel, I'm going to challenge you to be in better health this year than you were last year. So let's break it down. Today I want to talk about the science of quitting and why most people quit. CL said you like Colorado. Yeah, man, that's what this channel is all about. But all are welcome. Health, frugality, and industry. I love that. Those are 3 principles to live by. We're going to get into frugality when we talk about financial health. Some of the things I'm going to be talking to you guys from the treadmill. And I'm going to not just be talking about theory or talking about this stuff as a guy who already made it. I'm a guy who's making mistakes. I'm a guy who's trying to get to his purpose, get to his higher self right there with you. So I'm not there. I'm not talking down to y'all. I want y'all to join me on this journey, and let's do it together. So let's break down the science of quitting. Let's break down the science of quitting. How many miles? We're just doing one tonight, man. We're just getting started. We're going to build up on how many miles we do as we get more people committed to joining us and doing this every day. We're just doing a mile, 3 miles per hour, a little brisk walk. I know a lot of you guys can't engage with me in the chat because I know a lot of my subscribers, and there's over 800 of you, watch me on TV. So if you're on that TV, man, hopefully it's in your gym area or wherever, get up and join me. Get up off the couch, right? Let's get active. Let's get active. All right, we got Tasha Perone saying, hey, dude. Hey, look, one of the things, my channel is 99% male. I think this fitness aspect is going to pull in a lot of females as well. So I want to welcome the sisters here. I'm assuming you're a sister. But welcome. We want this to be a safe space for all people who want to elevate. All right, I'm at work right now. I got to catch up for sure. Hey, Keith Dunstale, man, you got to get on that treadmill with us, man. We want some transformation because we got the community part of this channel where I want you guys posting your transformations in there, man. If you're walking that mile, if you're getting back active, if you're getting back in shape. All right, let's talk about the science of quitting here. All right, your brain is wired to avoid discomfort, guys. So it's not just you. If you find it difficult to stick with promises that you make yourself, typically you're not having to make a promise to yourself if it's something that you already are accomplishing. But you're usually making a promise, a goal, because it's something that you don't have yet. And if there's something that you don't have yet, that usually means there's some habits that you haven't mastered yet. Because life is about habits. And you can tell a lot. You can predict the future based on someone's habits. All right, so your brain is automatically wired to avoid discomfort. And there's a concept from behavioral psychology popularized in the book The Power of Habit called the habit loop. So we're all creatures of habit, guys, even if you know it or not. You probably get out of the bed on the same side every day. You probably go through the same routine, right? Whether it's grabbing your phone or whatever. It's like almost automatic. Even before your brain, your conscious mind fully turns on, you're already in autopilot mode. And so the 3 steps that he talks about in terms of the brain wiring is cue, right? Something that prompts you. Routine, your normal response. And then reward, usually in the form of dopamine or something that your brain rewards you for performing a certain behavior. Let's see who else is tapped in here. Can I get on the stationary? Hey, you can get it however you live, Keith. Tasha, I see you. I like the glass. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. We're keeping it simple in the same vein as Minister Malcolm, one of my role models. All right, so when you feel discomfort, like walking this mile, or you even telling yourself, this is silly, who is this dude trying to get me to walk? Your brain is going through a normal routine when you see something like this. It's either encouraging you, oh man, this is great, this is positive, I love this movement. Or it's discouraging you, oh, this is dumb, who is this dude? He's trying to be a whatever. Whatever your normal pattern of thinking is probably kicking in right now. Right? And so when you feel any form of discomfort, like walking a mile or starting a push-up or sit-up routine, that's a cue. Your brain automatically kicks in. Oh my God, I'm setting myself up for discomfort. And because your brain is used to you in the past, every time you try to do something difficult that you quit, is going to prompt you to quit. And it's going to actually have a reward at the end of quitting for you. And that reward is going to be relief. Okay? So the cue is do something hard. The routine is quit. The reward the brain gives you is relief or comfort. what you have to do is find a way to break that cycle, right? Because right now the reward is currently relief for quitting. It's not that you feel bad. It actually feels good because your brain is rewarding you with relief. Okay? So that's what we want to talk about. So your brain starts to learn when things get hard, when life gets hard, when the workout gets hard, when getting out of debt gets hard, when I can't see my way forward, I quit. And the quitting is not painful, actually, right? When you're supposed to do 10 push-ups and you do 8 and you stop, the immediate feeling that you get is relief, right? And so we want to rewire our brain over the next 30 days by walking together and disciplining ourselves together for the next 30 days, that no matter what, we're going to get our 1 mile walk in. Because we're not going to give the brain that cue, that routine, and that reward. Okay, we're going to keep the brain pushing through that temporary discomfort. So if you joined us yesterday for mile 1, day 1, and you finish your mile, go ahead and drop mile complete. Some of you already have a fitness routine. Like Keith Dunstead was saying, can I get on the stationary bike? Get on the stationary bike. Whatever you need to do to get moving and get your mile in. If you got a rower, get on that rower. You got that jump rope, get on that jump rope. Something to get you moving. Something to get you moving. Happy Easter, everyone. Jesus loves you all. Don't forget the true meaning of Easter. Jesus died on the cross for your sins. Hey, appreciate the happy Easter wishes. Happy Easter to all those who celebrate. He is risen. Thank you so much for that warm greeting and for joining us. All right, and here's where it gets deep. Here's where it gets deep. Quitting actually becomes an identity. Right, you know how some people, say you a loser. Losing can become an identity. And we know Coach Prime preaches all the time, we gotta win, we gotta win, we gotta win. Because winning also is an identity. Quitting is an identity. And at some point, you gotta break the cycle of quitting. You gotta push through, whether you work out for a week and stop, whether you stop drinking for 2 weeks and stop, whether you stop smoking for a month and start back up, right? You gotta get your brain to a place where when you are about to quit and your brain is about to provide you the relief that comes from quitting, you push through. And that is the habit that we're building here. So join us. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna make working out fun. We're gonna be having conversations. We're gonna be chopping it up. You're going to be part of a workout community now. You don't have to do this on your own. When you're not feeling it, you can always turn on Common Sense Buffs at 7:30 at night for that motivation. We're going to be here every single day, guys. We got to get right. We got to get right. Just like these Colorado Buffaloes got to get right. We want them to win this season, right? Well, we need you to win off the field, right? Being in good physical condition, getting your finances right. What's better than that? All right? So if you keep quitting on the hard things in life, you're not just making a singular decision about that one thing that you quit. You're programming your brain, guys. You're programming your brain. The more you quit, the more likely you are to quit again. The more likely you push through, the more likely you're going to continue to push through in the future. So take quitting very seriously. Take your commitments very seriously. Take your goals very seriously. Because your decision making. Every time you quit, it forms an identity. Over time, it becomes very, very easy to quit. That's why sometimes when I do these film analysis of Colorado, I watched the season last year, it's easy to be critical of these kids, man. Oh, he quit on that play. Or, oh, man, he's lazy. Oh, man, he's not really appreciative of his opportunity. He's not taking advantage of it. Well, have you looked in the mirror? Are you in the best shape that you could be in? Are your relationships where they should be? Are your finances where it should be? Right? And to the person in the chat who mentioned Easter, right? So it's like, take that plank out of your eye before you look in somebody else's eye and try to take the speck out of theirs. And that's what we're doing right now. We're taking the plank out of our own eye. So go ahead, let me know in the chat. Are you going to be in your best shape of your life in 2026? Are you going to join us every day while we get busy? All right? And there's something called a dopamine loop. Right? And here's the part that most people miss. Quitting actually feels good. When you're doing something difficult and you stop, that is the feeling that you get of relief is a dopamine release. Right? Because your brain is rewarding you for stopping. You know the voice in your head when you're on that last lap about to finish your mile, it's like, oh my God, my legs are killing me. My back is killing me. What am I out here doing? As soon as you stop, in that moment, your brain will release dopamine to reward you for listening to it. Which is why quitting becomes easier, more ingrained and part of your identity. That's why it's absolutely critical to push through the more you feel like stopping. Now, I'm not talking about injury, right? You don't want to injure yourself, which is why we're starting with just walking. It's low impact. It's low impact. It's what human beings were actually evolved to do, is walk. That's why we stand upright. That's why our frame is the way it is. That's why we have such a smooth motion, right? That's why we have this great gait, because we're just supposed to walk. That's what we're naturally made to do. And for some of us, because we don't do enough walking, because modern life has us so sedentary, even walking becomes difficult. But we're going to overcome that. And the voices in our heads that tell us, oh my gosh, I'm tired. It's 7:30. I ain't got it tonight. You know, I'm going to sleep it off. I'm going to just work out tomorrow. Remember, it's less about the workout that you missed and more about the identity that is getting programmed by that dopamine release every time you quit. And if you quit on walking, you probably quit on other things in life too when they get hard. All right? So, when things get hard, you quit and then you feel better. And now quitting becomes something that your brain actually craves. You begin to want to quit because quitting starts to feel good. You get a dopamine release from quitting, right? And modern life feeds this. Everything is designed to be easy. So when something is hard, it feels unnatural. When you live in a world of convenience, even the simple things that are difficult become hard. How many of y'all feel like preparing a home-cooked meal is hard? Go ahead and let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. How many of y'all, at least 2 to 3 days a week, feel like you don't have the time or it's too hard to prepare yourself a healthy, home-cooked meal? The idea that I'm so busy that I don't have time or it's too hard to prepare myself a home-cooked meal is a side effect of modern society. Modern society has made not cooking a meal the default, because you can press a couple buttons and food could show up at your door. Or you could order from the grocery store a frozen meal, throw that in the microwave, and in a couple of seconds you have food. And every time you skip that caring for yourself in terms of preparing a meal for yourself and forcing your brain to quote unquote do something hard, whip them eggs yourself, chop them onions yourself, slice that tomato yourself. Every time you skip doing that, you're programming your brain to be on easy mode. How about something as simple as drinking water? In the United States of America, except for few instances, some of them well publicized, you have access to clean water. Most people can't get themselves to drink the required amount every day, which is about 64 ounces. If you're active, you want to drink more water than that. Most people cannot even get themselves to drink clean, healthy water every day. Why? Because the brain is trying to find ways to get cheap, easy energy, which has become so readily available in the form of processed foods and sugary drinks. We're losing our taste for natural things. So hard things start to feel unnatural, and your brain tries to escape anything that's hard. And so let's put it in terms of the Colorado Buffaloes. Hey, guys, if you tuned in with me, you're locked in with me, you're doing your mile, go ahead and let us know in the comments. If you're liking the content, it's resonating with you, it's waking up something within you that's motivating you, that's going to get you to jump start, be a part of this movement, go ahead and hit that like button. But since this is a Colorado Buffaloes channel, I'm going to put it in the lens of football as we watch this team. And this is exactly why talented football teams don't reach their potential, guys. A team could have all the talent in the world, but when you apply pressure to them, when the situation becomes hard, what is their identity? What is their identity? Listen, man, I'm having so much fun. I'm over a mile right now. That easy. That easy. Let's see who else is in here. Okay. That easy. I'm over a mile. Did a mile, 20 minutes, no problem. We're just walking and talking. So even talented football teams, if they don't get this right, if they don't have their identity right, if they have the will, if they don't get the will to fight no matter what, under pressure, they're going to fold. They're going to fold. That's why as fans, when we're watching these players on tape, we're looking for the guys who don't quit, who don't stop, who have high motor. They're not only practicing, but they're going in and they're doing the extra. Are you doing the extra? Or are you just doing the basics? Are you pushing yourself to the next level in your health? At work, are you trying to be in the top 10% of your profession? Are you doing the hard things that you know that are going to make you exceptional? Because guess what? The rewards go to the exceptional, guys, not to the average. And what we want to see for the Colorado Buffaloes in 2026 is, what are they doing in the weight room? Are they finishing those reps? Are they trying to get in extra reps? What is that competition like? In practice, like Coach Prime preaches, are you taking plays off? Or are you going to go get it? We got a commenter here, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Oh yeah, all day. All day. All right? In practice, are they taking days off? Or plays off, excuse me. You can see how well the coaches are coaching them. They're not letting them slack. If you're not running every play, every rep, these guys are exhausted. You can see it in these players' faces. They're working hard, but guess what? There's average, there's good, and then there's great. The great performers are just on another tier when it comes to being willing to face discomfort and push past it. You're never going to know what your limit is. Somebody just called me. I apologize. You're never going to know what your limit is unless you push yourself. Are you pushing yourself today? Are you going to join us? This is day 2, 30-day challenge. 1 mile a day, guys. Is this team going to push through when it gets hard this season? In games, are they going to be able to stay locked in after they make a mistake? You know, football is not going to go perfect. I think it was Mike Tyson said everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Georgia Tech game. You come out there, you go into halftime, you down 10 points, 7 points, 3 points. What are you going to do? It is not in that moment you find the strength. The strength that you draw on in that moment is what you did in the spring. It's what we're doing right now on the treadmill. Okay? So if quitting becomes a habit in your life, that's the way it's going to show up. When things get hard, you find yourself always just looking for that dopamine relief of just make it stop. Make it stop. Instead of going through the journey and coming out the other side stronger. That's how talent get wasted, man. This community I know has immense talent. You've been blessed with immense gifts. What we want to do with this channel is we're going to unlock that. We're going to unlock those immense gifts. Guys, I really mean it when I say we're not just going to watch the Colorado Buffaloes go 9-3, 10-2. We're going to go 9-3, 10-2 in our lives. And you're going to have the people, man. I battle it out all the time. People who come in the channel like, yo, you're crazy. Colorado is not going 9-3, 10-2. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? I mean, what do you think this is? This isn't magic? Yeah, life is not magic. It's about the work that you put in when nobody can see it. The body that you're going to have, the mind, the mental capacity, the strength that you're going to have, the financial progress that you're going to make over the next 8-9 months of the rest of this year, as you tap in with us, as we work through these ideas, it's going to be transformational. So I appreciate you being here. If you're going to commit starting today to join us on this journey, I want you to go ahead and put a 3 in the chat, because that means you're going to be back tomorrow for day 3. I'm seeing people in here. I know a lot of y'all watching on TV probably feeling the message, but can't really hit that like button, can't really hit that subscribe button. Hey, when it's all said and done, you could always go on mobile, hit that subscribe, say I want to join this movement, man. I want to transform myself this year. This is the channel I've been looking for. It's going to give me a little bit more than just the football content and that's it. Because guess what? There's going to be times in the season when there's no football content, guys. What are you going to be doing during that time in the season? You're going to be locked in with me, getting better. Getting better. I see people tapping in. I see our female followers starting to join and subscribe, so I appreciate y'all. This channel is bigger than football. It's about who you're becoming. So the mile is done. The mile is done. Okay? I'm glad for everybody who made it back for day 2. I appreciate you being here. You're already separating yourself from the pack. By being here for day 2, you are breaking the quitting cycle. We're going to break the quitting cycle, no matter how long it's been. You might be out there, man, listen, I've been trying to get my diet right for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. I've been trying to get my money right for 10 years, 30 years, 40 years. I've been trying to get my relationships right for however many years. Guys, it doesn't matter. Just start today. Just start today. Today is the first day. Just join us. Just join us. Get off the couch. Get off the couch. Get off the couch. Just join us. And what you're going to find is that we're going to start to break down that quitting identity. So, maybe you still have time to get your mile in today. You might just have enough time to get your mile in today. When you get your mile done, come back to this video and go ahead and put day 2 complete in the comments. I will reply to everybody. That is my goal. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Run up the score by hitting the like button so more like-minded people can find this content. And I'll see you for day 3 tomorrow. Shout out to the ones who showed up and stayed. This is how you change habits. Until next time, peace.